Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. I am going to do a little journaling. I'm going to fast forward it, skim through it real quick because that's all I have time for, but at least I'm going to do it. I ended yesterday painting this black, and this is just on a magazine piece or a catalog or something. It's slick paper, which is what I wanted because I love how the lines are showing up and it's kind of scraggly, not perfect look. And I like that look a lot, but especially at Halloween. I think I can get away with that a lot. So that's what I'm using. Um, I'm going to try to put all the links or at least the hashtags listed of the ones that I'm doing. I am going to do Whimsy Ween, but I haven't started it yet. So this one is clock, and I drew a clock. Dee Dee Willingham tells me that all the clocks in magazine like advertisements and stuff are set at 10:10 because then you can see the arrows, the hands on the arrows, or the hands are the arrows, or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So I put mine at 10:10, and I'm using the Posco pen on that paint that's dry because it shows up. It doesn't ruin the pen, and it works. Now I'm trying to make the center of the clock and the numbers. That's 9 and 3, and I figured the other ones aren't going to show. The prompt is clock, and found a magazine image out of all these magazines that I cut up that has a clock on it. So it says nevermore too, so I kind of thought that was appropriate also. But it needs something. It needs to be matted. It needs to look like it's not floating. I'm not good at all that kind of stuff. So I kind of just am winging it. No other thing but winging it. So mounted on this orange. That's just children's construction paper, and I blacked the edges. I don't know if that edge is even going to show up on that black paint, but we'll see. But now I don't know how I'm going to put it on here because I'm going to end up covering up the center of the clock, and I don't know if I like that, but it's going there and it'll work. Somehow it'll just work. Now all of these are going to have titles, but I haven't done the titles yet. So it's all coming together in stages. And there is my crewel. I am going around the pumpkin and the body with the Stabilo and going to highlight that a little bit. That is a fearless leader of a horrible country at the moment with his pumpkin head because he is a pumpkin head. This one that I'm working on now is, what is it called? Guarded, I think. Like a guard, a lookout guard. So I got a green post-it and, oh, my battery died, so I had to stop. We'll go back to that one. Now I am doing something that says haunted. I got a magazine, which you just saw there, and it's called Haunted Places. And this picture is from somewhere else. There's where I'm showing you the clock. And I decided I want to circle the numbers. You know, it all just happens when it happens. Um, so the haunted place is the haunted object. I'm going to put Tower of London. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use as a background color. I shrunk the copy. I made it 50%. So it's just going to go on one side on this because I am going to run out of room unless I add pages. So some of them are two-page spreads. Some of them are one-page spread. But then I found this Kelly Purkey. Sorry, everything's going off. Kelly Purkey monthly subscription that I have from the Kelly Purkey shop. And there's some neat paper in there. It's a Traveler's Notebook one. And it is orange. So I said, well, that will work. And it's kind of like a grunge orange color. So I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to put that on top of it, of my page, and put the other one on top of it, and then write in Tower of London. And I'm good with that. On that little space right there. That was perfect. Um, some of these I overthink, some I underthink, some I don't know. Now, this one is Spider Baby. My parents this summer, and they have one left, I cut that crooked, I know, have had all these weird spider nests. If you follow me on Instagram, I've taken a couple pictures on there. But so that picture, the one at the top is of a nest, but that's exactly what we knocked down at their house, like four of those little suckers. And then I get out my spider stamp out of this jar of loveliness of Halloween stamps. And and the other one is a picture of like a jeweled spider. So that's the mama. The nest is where the babies are going to be. And now I'm going to make a couple babies that have already hatched. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm trying to do it delicately so that the edge of the stamp doesn't show up, and I eventually do it. For some reason, my hand told me I needed to cut these in like diamond shapes. I don't know why, but that's just what happened, and I went with it. I actually end up adding black washi tape to kind of make it look like those things are not floating. I'm not good at staging things correctly. I do what I like. I don't follow the rules. Um, I do like a lot of different things, and a lot of people's. There's where I had the pencil markings from the prompts on those pages, so I'm trying to erase that off before I get stuck with them. I'm not a good rule follower. I like some of the other things that other people do, but it doesn't scream me, and I want this stuff to scream me. So sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's way too many colors, but it's mine. And oh, I just found those stamps I forgot I had. Yay. Sometimes I just got to do what I got to do, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I've always done, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So I got out some Halloween washi tape you see there on the left. The one I just pulled out singularly is from this one is from Odd Girl Journals, and this is not her Halloween one, but it's her regular creatures, but it tends to be more black, so I'm going with that as if it were black spiders. I don't know if it really needs to be there. There's no spiders on it, but it's happening. And in the end, it all comes together. I'm adding black to kind of float those diamonds on the black. And I'm using a polka dotted one, a plaid one, and a chevron one, I think is what I used. Um, but I like the way those cats turned out in the beginning of this one. And I did a lot of this kind of stuff on that one. I don't want to replicate stuff that I've already done, but I don't know. This is what had to be done. This is what it told me it wanted, so that's what I did. So that's my spider nest, or spider baby, I guess is what it's called. That's on my Halloween washi tape. That's some of it. I cleaned out my washi tape drawer today. It's 3 drawers of washi tape. Anyhow, that's a really skinny one, but it's black and white, so I'm good with that one too. And then it kind of covers up that other page was cut crooked to begin with. So I think that's it for today, and I will see you next time. Can't promise they're going to be every day, but I'll do them as much as I can. Thanks. See you all next time.